Guys, the hyper is fixating. What's going on, guys? My name is Morgan, and welcome to or back to my channel. Today we are reacting to episode 5 of Good Omens, and it's called The Ball, hence the attire. I wanted to dress up for this. Hopefully it's actually, you know, a ball, so I didn't get dressed up for no reason. But I figured since it's called The Ball, it was a safe bet. So yeah, we're gonna get into that today. Before we get into it, if you want the full uncut video, that'll be available over on the Patreon. If you want to follow me on social media, you could do so here. Before we get into the video, I wanted to shout out people because you guys have sent me a lot of stuff in the mail with Good Omen stuff. So I just want to take a moment to thank all of you. All right, so first off, we have this adorable, ineffable husband's standee. Look at how cute this is. I love this so much. This was from the Landlocked Silky. Thank you so much. I love them. I cannot deal with how adorable this is. I cannot wait to have it in my room. Thank you so much. Also, shout out to Sandra, who sent me the mug that you guys saw at the beginning of the video, as well as this Good Omens t-shirt. This is such an amazing gift, and I can't wait to wear it around the house. I'm so excited. I love the design. This is such a thoughtful gift. Thank you so much, Sandra. And I love the mug. You know I'm gonna be using it for the rest of the Good Omens reactions. And lastly, I wanted to thank Jimena. I hope I'm saying your name right. I looked it up. That's how it told me to say your name. If that's not, I'm so sorry. I did try my best. I literally looked it up. But thank you so much. This was such a thoughtful gift. It's a Good Omens board game. I don't have any people to play it with right now, but I'm planning on trying to bring this to MomoCon and have at least Moscow play it because she'll know what's going on. But yeah, this was such a thoughtful gift. I didn't even know they had a board game, but this is amazing. And you guys in the fandom have been so nice. I've literally never gotten this much merch sent to me for a show before. Like, the Good Omens fandom is just built different, and you guys are so kind and welcoming. Just thank you so much. Also, just a warning, I'm so sorry my audio levels are all over the place with this show. I'm not aware of how loud I'm being because I have the headphones in, and I get caught up in the moment, and I'm not aware. I'm screaming at the top of my lungs. I need to find a way to fix that, but I just don't have the time for it right now. So I'm so sorry that the audio levels are all over the place. I try to make it as watchable as possible without damaging anyone's ears. I just want to apologize for that because I noticed that while editing. I'm like, these levels are all over the place. Like, it'll be like decent, and then it will peak into the red, and then I'll have to like tone it down by like 20 dB. It's so bad. I'm so sorry. Okay, so that took forever, and with all that being said, let's get into this.
I'm requisitioning some demons.
Oh, Furfur's back.
I have full authorization from Beelzebub.
How many?
10,000 demons.
10,000! 10,000! That's a little overkill. That's a little overkill.
Sorry, I thought you said 10,000.
Shax, you need to take a chill pill. Oh god. Leave the bookshop alone. Don't hurt the bookshop. We just got the bookshop back. I'm not ready to part with it again.
Are you actually going through with this? Indeed I am. Can I watch?
Can I watch?
I trust we'll see you there with your harpsichord.
No thank you.
There will be sandwiches.
I went to one meeting 10 years ago. They were wittering on about the Christmas lights and passed a resolution condemning the improper use of apostrophes on signs in windows. There was literally
That sounds
nothing
boring.
that would get me there tonight.
I see.
A
Very
miracle,
well.
maybe?
I have, at the back of my bookshop, a 1965 Doctor Who annual.
Not the Doctor Who. There's so many Doctor Who fans that watch this show because everyone's pointing out the references to me. I've never watched Doctor Who. A lot of you have told me I should watch it. It's 26 seasons. I'm not watching a 26 season show. If I were to watch it, I would just watch the ones with David Tennant in it because I'm in the David Tennant rabbit hole now. I'm not gonna get that reference. I'm just letting you know right now because I've never seen it.
There was no 1965 Doctor Who annual. The first one was covered dated
That's what you think.
1966. Published
September 1965. The 1965 annual was indeed never printed due to problems at the BBC. My
I love that they cut to David Tennant's face.
quartet of musicians, I'll let you have it.
For an angel, Aziraphale's doing an awful lot of tempting. I think Crowley might be rubbing off on him a little, you know? Aziraphale's on a mission.
Maggie and Nina are depending on me. They just don't know it yet.
1,000.
Under 800. It's just dropped to 70.
I'll take them.
Well, it's not as hopeless as it would have been with 10,000 demons, but 70's still a lot of demons compared to the one Aziraphale and one Crowley, and one forgetful Jim. I was paying attention to this during my rewatch. Shax is probably one of the bigger threats of hell that we've seen, other than Satan himself. She's very manipulative. She puts on different personas for the different people she's talking to. She seemed much more harmless to Crowley at the beginning of the season, where she was like, you understand I'm threatening you, but didn't seem like a serious threat. And then she actually threatens that demon that talks too much and gets his tongue ripped out all the time. She's like one of the biggest players of hell that I'm just scared about, because she's manipulative. Like, she schemes. I don't know, but I don't fuck with Shax, all right? I don't do it. He's so cute.
What can I do you gentlemen for? Under no circumstances can I there be, for tonight it is my wedding anniversary, and I am taking my beloved spouse out to dinner.
But what about a ball? A ball's a great way to celebrate an anniversary.
I have a first edition of S.W. Erdnäs's Expert at the Card Table.
He's so good at tempting.
However,
you can look at it.
If I might be willing.
Crowley, what are you doing? Oh my god, I love Crowley so much. I love Crowley so much. Damn it.
To lend it to you.
That's a lot.
Spouse, something came up.
Bring them along too. I can promise you, it'll be quite a night.
You can't take him anywhere, Aziraphale. They're so cute. They're so married couple coded. I love it. Oh, he knows Chinese. I thought it was Japanese, because we've seen him speak it to the sushi chef in season 1. Damn. He has a lot of dialect. He knows a lot of different dialect. Well, I guess it would make sense though, right? Because they've been around for 6,000 years. It makes sense if they learned more than just English. What's with that fit, Shax? Is that your battle armor?
Greetings.
I was intimidated by Shax, but now that just changed. Her trying to be so serious is so unintimidating. That makes sense.
Our mission.
Oh, that one's back.
Excuse me?
I forgot their name.
Technically, we're only about 1/75th of a legion.
I know, but what we
You're gonna get discorporated again, buddy.
up for in.
Because he said we were going up against angels.
Who said that?
Versa.
You were
Is it
supposed to
true?
tell him for Earth.
Going to Earth. To London. To storm a bullshit.
Of an angel.
Bonjour, Justine. Pardonnez-moi.
Alright, we're gonna need the subtitles again.
Pardonnez-moi.
Okay, there's no subtitles.
Mr. Fell, I speak fluent English.
Oh, Aziraphale. Oh, that's gotta be awkward.
I've been living here for 15 years.
Excellent. Excellent. Réunion de l'association de tout.
That's right, he struggled with French in 1793 when he got captured. He couldn't speak French that well. He's like, un grand erreur. So, okay, so he's not that great with French, but he's really good at other languages. I'm really surprised we're getting more into this with the extent of Aziraphale's knowledge on different languages and such. I wonder if Crowley could also speak them, or if it's just Aziraphale. Aziraphale, at this point, I think it's offensive. Just speak English. The way Crowley just takes the seat. Crowley in the background, like...
See you there.
Just Crowley, like... so married couple coded.
Some of those angels are right dangerous bastards. We could be permanently discorporated.
What?
You were the one that went to heaven for the hellfire. Did something happen? It didn't seem like anything that bad happened when that demon went to heaven and they had a mutual agreement. So I don't know. This is weird that they got along that one time and they're not getting along now, apparently.
I can guarantee you, sunshine, is if you interrupt me one more time.
There's the intimidating Shax. There's the Shax we know. Fumbling Shax has left the building. Now it's Serious Shax.
Every language in the world. We both do.
Yes.
Oh, they both do!
French.
Oh, I learned that the hard way. I went to Monsieur Rossignol's night classes in 1760. Will up.
1760. 1793. Oh, that was like 33 years before the French incident. Like the War on Terror, War of something. I don't remember what it's called. All I know is they had crepes that year. That's it. I remember the correct shit, the important shit.
You don't have an aunt. She doesn't have a gardener. He doesn't have a pen.
But you understood me.
250.
Street Association meeting tonight, 6:30, my shop. Perfectly ordinary invitation with no hidden agenda of any kind.
Definitely
We're
not.
going to talk about the Christmas lights, because I have things to say.
Yes.
I'll be there.
Oh my god, Nina, what a thing to get upset about.
He's discovered his civic obligations.
Yep,
Been
totally.
together long?
Who?
You and your partner.
Oh, no, it's not like that.
It certainly looks like that from here.
Nina's saying what we're all thinking. I'm living for this. I'm living for this.
You've just recently hooked up.
No,
You got a husband or a boyfriend? Is the bookseller your bit on the side?
He's not my bit on the side. Far too pure of heart to be anybody's bit on the side.
True.
An angel. I know.
You say so?
What was that about?
He's just an angel. I know.
You say so?
That freaking tone change. What the fuck was that tone change about? Why is that pulling on my heartstrings? It's just an angel, I know. Like, I want to watch that again. Hold on.
He's not like that.
It certainly looks like that from here. Well, so you've just recently hooked up.
No,
The look Nina gives him. The look Nina gives him. Oh my god. Don't fucking cry again, Morgan. We are not even 10 minutes into this. I'm looking at myself. Don't cry. Stop it. These are not little bitch hours. Yet.
You got a husband or a boyfriend? Is the bookseller your bit on the...
I love that Nina immediately goes to Crowley is attracted to men. I love, not wife or girlfriend, husband, boyfriend.
Sorry.
He's not my bit on the side. Far too pure of heart to be anybody's bit on the side.
He gets so defensive. I'm so sorry. I'm pausing so much, but this is what I live for. This is why I watch the show. Whew, okay. He's not my bit on the side.
He's just an angel. I know.
Other people's love lives all seem so much more straightforward than our own.
Damn! Nina hitting us with those strong words. Oh, no, not... Oh, my God. I swear to God. I swear to God. Don't give me this hope. Don't give me this hope. I'm getting hope. I'm getting hope, and...
You say so?
What is it that she says there? I keep trying to make it out.
You say so?
Oh, if you say so.
Other people's love lives all seem so much more straightforward than our own.
Damn! I feel like she called Crowley out in that moment. Because him and Aziraphale are getting so invested in Nina and Maggie's love life. And then Nina's doing the same thing. Not wanting to focus on her toxic relationship with her partner. So now she's invested in Crowley and Aziraphale's relationship. Oh my god. There's so many similarities between Nina and Maggie and Aziraphale and Crowley. I cannot stop. It just keeps popping out to me. Like that dramatic music in that look. You're giving me hope.
What is it?
The big transporter's out of service. You'll have to use the little transporter one at a time. Or take the stairs.
Oh, you're gonna get discorporated. God damn! I want to know, now I'm curious how many times this person's been discorporated.
Take the stairs.
Alrighty. Wait! I just realized the freaking intro didn't... It takes so long for the intro to start playing. It's not as bad as it was in episode 3, with how long it took the intro to fucking start. But that took me by surprise. I completely forgot about the intro. I was so invested. I forgot all about the intro. Oh, there's no mini-sode this episode. It's all just the ball. What the fuck is that? That's not a person we've met before. Okay, so that's gonna be a new character, I'm assuming? And then there's the people in the back?
What if he remembers who he is? What if he's faking it? He could smite me. When Gabriel smites you, you've been smited? Smoke? Smitten, I believe. You're being...
Oh, he's smitten alright. Crowley's smitten alright. Look, I think something awoke in Crowley because he's acting a little different. Or I'm reading into it, but he seems a little different, like something's bothering him. But also, he has valid thoughts, because that's what I thought when he first showed up. Like, is he faking it? Is this fake? Is this some plan he's a part of? Like, what is happening? But also, there's proof that it is real, because... Where was it? Hold on, let me refer my notes. When I was doing a rewatch, something stood out to me. Gabriel actually drinks the hot chocolate in episode 1. I don't think he would ever do that if he didn't have amnesia, because he said in season 1, in the first episode, I don't sully the temple of my celestial body with gross matter. So that's what kind of convinced me that it's not a scam or, you know, some big plan, because he was very against sullying the temple of his body, where the hell he said. So that's what made me believe that this is actually legit, but I totally understand why Crowley is hesitant, to say the least. I'm just gonna rewatch. I'm so sorry. I need to rewatch all of the moments with them. It's a compulsion at this point.
You like waiting inside? I don't think so.
Like waiting inside.
Smited? Smoke? Smitten, I believe. You're being silly.
And look at the look Aziraphale gives Crowley. Oh my god, you're giving me so much to work with.
Perfect. Have you thought of just talking to him? Actually, I will.
Oh. Might not be the way Aziraphale wants. Was that an effect they used on that blackboard? Because that seemed a little too clean. I don't know why that jumped out to me, but it did. Don't give me more shit with Lindsay. Don't give me more shit with Lindsay. The front door key is by the kettle. Please don't try getting in touch with me. You broke up with Lindsay! Please tell me, or they broke up. As long as you guys are broken up, please and thank you. I could not deal with Lindsay anymore. I tried not to, but I know I sometimes refer to Lindsay as she. That's just because over in America, usually that's a female name or associated with people that use she, her pronouns. So that's why I kept slipping up, but I'm aware there was never given a gender for Lindsay. But oh my god, please tell me you broke up with them, because I cannot stand them. If you need me, I will be with my sister. At least she cares about someone other than herself. Lindsay, you can take the sharpest cactus and shove it where the sun don't shine with your gaslighting fucking activity. Oh my god. I was finally okay, and then they had to send that last text message. So it was a green screen, I'm assuming, or some visual effect. Nina, you are free! You are free! Go to someone that cares, like Maggie! Oh boy.
Got everything just the way you want it?
Oh yes.
Oh boy.
Mr. Fell's been very good to me.
Hasn't he just?
Mr. Fell!
Amazing, really. You tried to destroy him.
He's not wrong.
Well, Mr. Fell doesn't remember it either. He wasn't there, you see.
He wasn't
True.
there.
Long story. I was there.
Yep.
And
I commented on this in the previous reaction. I don't remember which one it was, but I was like, the reason Crowley probably hates Gabriel is because he was the one that saw what they were going to do to Aziraphale and how Gabriel treated Aziraphale in heaven before they were going to cast him into Hellfire. I'm just glad that's coming back and that's validating.
But you told my only friend to shut his stupid mouth and die. And I did not care for it.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Because when I did a rewatch, you can see the look when Crowley was playing as Aziraphale. You could see the look. Like, there's like a little lip twitch he does. And like, you could see, like, he wants to say something so bad, but he has to sell it. And he had to bite it down. But if you go back to season 1, you can see where it happened.
I hope I'm not causing him too much trouble now.
More bad news for you then, Jimmy boy.
Jimmy boy!
You're making him risk his entire existence for you.
Oh, dear. Is there anything I can do?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Jump out that window.
What? No! No! Jim! No! No! Crowley! 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 Crowley, tell him no! He's going to do it!
Stop! Get down.
Okay, Crowley's convinced. Crowley's convinced he's not faking it. I thought he was actually gonna jump out the fucking window. He's so protective, though. He's literally like, jump out the fucking window. Crowley's such a mood. He really is. Like, as a protective person, I get it, and I feel so seen by Crowley.
What are you?
I don't know.
That's what we've all been asking.
Feel like an empty house.
A house.
Yeah, a house.
A house.
For a very long time, but now they're gone. But the house can sort of tell where the things used to be. Like when I remembered how it all began.
Oh.
When you first arrived.
Damn, what a metaphor.
My head isn't built for that.
I know. Do it anyway.
Oh, did his pupils just change?
I know. Do it anyway.
They almost look like they get thinner. I don't know if that's a visual effect. I don't know, but it looks like his pupils actually get thinner. Like more of his like snake sides coming out.
Where is your memory then?
In a matchbox.
That's what the matchbox is for?
No, I took it out first.
You took it out? But you left it in heaven!
Out of a matchbox.
Yes, that's right. I took it out and I put it in the box and I brought it here. And it's everywhere.
So the fly wasn't meant to be in the box. But what the... Guys, this fly, the fucking fly is going to send me into a padded room in a straitjacket. This fly's been bothering me for 5 episodes, and people told me it's important. So I'm trying so hard to find out what the deal with the box is before it's revealed, or not the box, the fly. I'm trying so hard to piece it together. I've taken so many notes. I've done so many rewatches. I've got nothing. I've got no concrete evidence for anything. We better get an answer, because if they end season 2 without me getting an answer, that's gonna give me a one-way ticket to the funny farm. And it's not a very fun farm, from what I hear. I'm losing my... I need a break. I'll be right back. Funny farm, where life is beautiful all the time. Alright, so I had time to think, right? I had time to think while I was MIA. He was supposed to have his memories. Something happened. This is what I'm wondering. Gabriel's head isn't big enough, but he somehow fit his whole memories, all that jazz, into a matchbox, something that is smaller than his brain. Maybe angel magic, I don't know. But it's not making much sense to me. And also, how the fuck would you drop the one thing that was in the box and not notice it? Like, I understand a matchbox is very light, but I'm someone that my anxiety, when I'm doing something or carrying something and I know it's important, I will keep checking because my mind convinces me that something is wrong or that I forgot it. Do you know how many times I make sure my phone is on airplane mode or do not disturb before I go to bed because I will forget and convince myself it's not on do not disturb? How many times I lock the car when I'm exiting to go into a store? I will hit the lock button like 3 times. I'll do it when I get out, and then I'll be like, wait, did I remember to do that? Hit it again, and then I'm like, wait, did I actually do that, or am I remembering it wrong? And lock it again. Like, I don't know, but kind of a screw up, Jim, or Gabriel, back when you were Gabriel, I don't know.
If it happens again, it will make it seem like it's an institutional problem. What? I don't know.
If it happens, what? I need subtitles.
No, I took it out first.
You took your memory out of the matchbox. Where the fuck did you put your memory then? Why would you put it in a matchbox in the first place, and then why would you take it out of the matchbox?
Took your memory out of a matchbox.
Yes, that's right. I took it out and I put it in the box and I brought it here.
And then Did I just gloss over this the first time?
And it's everywhere.
What else do you remember?
You put it in the box. Oh, is it because Aziraphale opened it? It just scattered throughout the bookshop? Was he supposed to open it and then it was gonna, like, come back to him?
Do you want a hot chocolate?
Oh! Look at Crowley take care of his adopted child with Aziraphale. Okay, we're back to this. You gave it its own room?
Learned about the miracle. I'm in the process of verifying it, but...
I also don't like that there seems to be, like, classism between the angels. One thing I noticed when I was rewatching, one thing I wrote down in my notes, Muriel keeps a noticeable difference between themselves and Michael and Uriel. And I can't help but think that that's, like, classism or something. And Muriel even introduces themselves as nobody. Oh, I'm nobody. It's so sad. And fuck them for making Muriel feel like this. Because Muriel, I would die for. I would protect this angel with my life. This is the only angel that's still in heaven that I'm dying for, okay?
It's just Aziraphale.
The traitor.
Yes. He seemed very...
Happy?
traitorous.
No, he seemed nice is what they were going to say. Think about it, Aziraphale treats Muriel a lot better than how they treat Muriel. You know? Because Aziraphale sees everyone as something worth loving, and that's why I love him, because he's just such a loving person. Aziraphale's seemingly the first person that ever treated Muriel as an equal, or like they mattered. Like, come on! Come on!
Assistant?
Yeah, the bookseller.
He doesn't have an assistant, does he? Didn't we meet
Yeah, you did.
Something about...
Jim.
Books?
No. That's Aziraphale himself. He likes books.
Yes. Had a secret meeting about what to do next.
And?
And you respected their privacy and didn't listen.
What did they say?
Oh, I didn't listen. They said it was private.
They're so polite.
You're really nice.
Don't thank me. And
Don't say nice.
I'm not. Oh, nobody believe you anyway.
He is, though. He really is. Just all the times we've seen Crowley, like, he's so bad at being a demon. He's good at it in some ways because he's good at tempting people into stuff, but he's bad at it in other ways because he's bad at being bad. He's a good person deep down, damn it! And I love him for that. Okay!
What are you doing?
That's handy.
Making space for everything that needs to happen. You're up to something. I can smell it. What are you
I
planning?
can smell it.
Wait and see.
Wait and see. Any idea how irritating that is?
Yes.
That's so relatable, though. I hate when people say that. Ah! Oh, why do I feel like that music's gonna fuck me up? That you're playing all of a sudden. He's so goddamn cute. I can't with this. I can't. He's so fucking cute.
Well, they are on their way.
The way he just does what he's told without asking questions. Now, what do you run? A dance place? It seems, based on the attire.
What exactly is it that they do?
They stand on their own 2 feet, like the government said.
Some things I can understand fine, and then other times I need closed captions.
Stand on their own 2 feet, like the government said.
They stand on their own 2 feet like the government said. Is that an actual thing? Meaning of stand on your own. Provide yourself with things that you need without asking for help. Stand on one's own 2 feet. Idiom. To support oneself without the help from others. Okay.
Mr. Fell, where are the seats I dropped off for the meeting?
No point.
There's no need for seats. We're dancing.
Away again when the dancing begins, wouldn't we?
Dancing?
Dancing? They're gonna dance, Marmar.
Just to remind you about
The meeting. I'm not coming.
You have to.
No, I don't.
What about the Christmas lights?
Might not be safe. Something's going on. Something's wrong. Well,
oh, we can sense the demons.
Right now, it's coming in waves. My friend won't let anything happen to you.
Just for once in your life, trust somebody. You're weird. Do it.
Listen to Crowley. Listen to Crowley. Are they really gonna storm the fucking bookshop with all these people in here? Oh my god, they're fucking everything up! Everything Aziraphale worked so hard for!
Why, my dear, 'tis Nina, purveyor of coffee for all our needs.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Ah, bonsoir. It is how do you say it? A fine night for dancing, no?
Justine, what's going on?
Did Aziraphale put, like a whole miracle on everyone here to get them to behave like it's a dance? Like it's a ball? Marmar, what is happening right now?
I'm going mad.
Why, my dear, 'tis Nina, purveyor of coffee for all our needs.
Wait, did her outfit change? Her outfit changed! I thought I was losing it. Everyone's outfit changed. Aziraphale is meddling.
Hello, would you like to try one of these tiny little
Look at Jim!
Well, it wouldn't be a Shopkeepers Association meeting without dancing, would it?
Look, I don't know what's going on, but your friend said I was in danger, and now I'm in here, and you're all acting... And I'm losing my fucking mind.
Well, now you're here.
Oh, you guys are overworking Nina. Oh, it's not gonna go according to plan. Nina's not comfortable. Guys, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but oh, this doesn't seem like a good way to go about it.
We will tread a measure together before tonight's Shopkeepers Association meeting is over.
Just wanted to talk about the Christmas lights.
She's like, some form of normalcy, please and thank you. Do not get Maggie caught up in this.
Junior, bottom of the barrel, demons, practically the dam. What are you doing here? What are any of you doing here? You are out of order!
Yeah, please. I was worried. I'm like, please get your ass in that bookshop right now. Please. Oh, Maggie's outfit changed too. Everyone's outfit changed.
What exactly is your profession? I'm a seamstress. Indeed.
Oh, a seamstress.
Craft. No, I'm not a seamstress. I'm a seamstress.
Oh, she can't say what she actually is.
When a gentleman finds himself in want of the tender attentions of a wife, he may betake himself to my establishment, and there have his pick of a fine stable of ladies, all able and willing to mend his shirt.
Interesting word Aziraphale to have her say, seamstress. Doesn't seem like many things are getting sewn together. If anything, putting clothes on seems to be the last thing that's happening. Marmar, did it make you uncomfortable too? It's no shade to it, I'm just asexual, so anytime I hear anything about hanky-panky, I'm like, ah!
Socks, or even sew on a button. But that's extra, and all the
Can you not do that with the hand, please? And thank you. Ooh, that romantic music? Okay, Aziraphale. You're single now, make your move. Oh, I'm surprised you accepted! Unless it's a miracle performed by Aziraphale.
I've got to talk to you, it's important. I'm afraid I'm hosting a business meeting. I'll be with you in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. Have a vol au vent.
Have a what? A what? I don't think he just said what I think he said. I need captions.
Have a vol au vent.
No, that's not what he said. I heard vulva. I was like, wait, what? Mine just goes in the gutter. I'm so sorry. It's kind of important though, Aziraphale. There's demons outside your bookshop. I can't tell if they're genuinely enjoying this or if this is the miracle. Because I don't like that it's one thing to meddle, but it's another thing to make them feel things that they don't feel. I have conflicted feelings on this. Until I get answers. Like, they're very cute together.
This is something completely bonkers. Why is everyone talking like they've escaped from Pride and Prejudice?
Just getting into the spirit of things.
Jane Austen!
Spirit of what things? Are we dancing?
Yes.
Did you ever learn the steps to this dance?
It's just what we do, isn't it?
This is something mad. This is their fault. They're doing this.
Yep, they know. It's no secret. Look at how happy he is though, damn it! I have conflicted feelings! Well, we're all stuck at the bookshop now!
I want to know the one present.
We shall want to know the one presently?
It is seldom indeed that our little village has the fortune to welcome one so amiable, so genteel, and, if you will allow me, sir, so well made in form and feature.
Why are you all thirsting after him all of a sudden? What? The way Jim's like... Did I miss something? What is happening? What is actually happening?
Isn't it? I'm still working out all the things it can do. I discovered a new one in bed last night. Would you like me to show you?
I must confess you interest us strangely.
Here, watch. Hmm?
Okay, that is innocent. I was worried. My head is in the gutter. It's in the fucking gutter right now. Well, they're turned off.
Making it rain is one thing, but a ball with... Look, there's something wrong. There is something really wrong.
Well, perhaps you could tell me while we dance.
We don't dance.
You can't do this to me! You can't do this to me! Marmar left. I think Marmar can tell shit's about to go down. Are they being affected by the ball now?
He's one thing, but a ball with...
Look at his face! Did you see the lip lick? Did you see that shit?
Look, there's something wrong. There is something really wrong.
Well, perhaps you could tell me while we dance.
You don't dance.
You don't dance? Does he not know Aziraphale did the nightly gentleman's club thing? They are so extra. They are so dramatic for this.
My partner, Lindsay, has gone.
Was it my fault?
What? No.
Wasn't my fault! Maggie, if you don't stop blaming yourself, I don't like that you blame yourself for everything and I can't hug you. Oh my god, the self-loathing with this character! And blaming herself for everything! It's not your fault!
I don't think Lindsay actually liked me very much.
Yeah, it seemed like Lindsay just liked having someone to push around and manipulate. You're better off. I know you're upset about it, but you're so much better off, and Maggie's such a better person to be with.
Well, I know I'm hard work.
I mean, I'm not afraid of hard work.
Hell has sent demons. They are milling around outside. They want Gabriel.
Perfectly safe in here. Technically, this bookshop still counts as an embassy.
I think you need to stop this charade.
An embassy? Is that why the demons can't enter? They have to be invited in? That's what that is, I'm assuming?
We need to work out what to do.
I am not giving them Jim.
People will get hurt, Angel.
I think you're overestimating how much trouble we're actually in.
Crowley, tell him what the fuck's gonna happen when they find out Aziraphale's meddling with Jim, or Gabriel. You need to tell him and stop keeping this secret. I'm mad. I forgot all about the miscommunication until just now. I forgot all about the whole thing, the whole rant I went on in the last video about them not talking to each other. Oh my god. You need to tell him, and maybe while you're at it, Aziraphale will be like, oh yeah, Shax, by the way, crazy story, ran into her, she kind of jumped into the car, and I invited her in, and she knows where Gabriel is. There's that information. What? They can actually cause harm? I thought because they weren't, like, allowed in, they couldn't actually do anything.
Oh dear.
Okay, they can't come in, but they can throw things.
You're an outlaw, Aziraphale. You have no protection. I have a legion of demons by my side.
How the fuck are they gonna get out of this? You know what? I want to go back to them dancing. I want to live my happy moment one last time before whatever happens.
I think you need to stop this charade, and we need to work out what to do.
I am not giving them Jim.
People will get hurt, Angel.
I think you're overestimating how much trouble we're actually in.
It was nice to live that existence. Surrender the angle! I got to live blissfully unaware for a bit.
But I have no intention of harming you. Only the humans here with you. You have 60 seconds to hand over the Archangel Gabriel before we be-
Shax's using that as a threat because Shax knows that Aziraphale cares more about other people's well-being than his own.
What do you say?
This is all because of
Put
me.
your teeth away.
Those people want me, don't they?
A little bit, but not technically you.
You came to me. I said I would protect you. And I will.
You don't need to.
You're going out? What do you mean you're going out?
I'm here. I'm who you wanted. I think. It's me.
What the fuck?
I don't know what you're doing, but you're in my way.
Yeah, they're not gonna, wait, I thought it was just around the bookshop. I thought it was inside the bookshop. He's outside the bookshop and people don't know who he is? Did the miracle extend that far? I'm confused.
Send out the angel now, or everyone in the bookshop gets it.
Do you undo the miracle?
Hi.
Toast. T-O-S-T.
Toast. T-O-S-T. I feel so much better about my spelling in this one. me! Guys, they didn't want me!
They told me to come back and tell you to send out the angel.
We do a miracle to make sure nobody knows it's him. Now nobody knows it's him. Nice one, us.
Excuse me.
Oh, are you saying this is officially sanctioned? That this attack is consistent with the rules of engagement? Well, is or isn't it? Were you given official permission to launch this attack?
Technically, yes. Beelzebub said yes.
Stupid.
Standard Rules of Engagement, Clause 112, Subsection 3. Civilian non-combatants must be given sufficient time to evacuate the area of hostilities. I mean, Aziraphale can put in a formal complaint to the Dark Council of the Dukedoms of Hell if you want, but you'll have to delay your attack until they reply.
Since when is Crowley a lawyer? Excuse me? I was not expecting. I was not... Okay, this is how we're dealing with this. I mean, it's one way to deal with it. You know what?
Weeks, maybe. You lot could all be in big trouble.
Bye! Bon voyage!
Humans, out of there then.
Right, I just made up a rule they're too stupid to check. I'm getting the humans out of here.
He made that up! He's so fucking slick. He's so fucking slick. Crowley, you genius!
I'm coming back. I won't leave you on your own. I know, but
I heard I won't leave you on your own.
The humans out of here, and then I'm coming back. I won't leave you on your own. I know.
I won't leave you on your own. Oh my god, he always has his earphones back. I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to cry.
But I have a suggestion.
I've got this. Right. I'm gonna
Would you two listen to each other? Please. Please, would you two fucking listen to each other? Talk it out. I understand tensions are high.
I'm going to deal with it. Excuse me. Oh, that might get messy.
He's gonna die. He's gonna die.
I'm calling the emergency services.
Dude, keep your mouth shut.
Really? What's the boundary line of this place?
The door frame.
No!
Can't cross
No!
it.
No! He's past the door frame. They're gonna kill him.
We just did. Civilian casualty.
Probably best you forget all about it and do whatever Mr. Crowley suggests.
Are you trying to hypnotize me? Is that what's happening here?
You're doing something to us.
I'm trying to save your lives.
Right, everyone lie.
Are the miracles not working? What's... But they made the noise. Is there a miracle blocker?
I'm not leaving him to face them on his own.
When I say walk, walk.
She cares so much about Aziraphale. Oh my god, Maggie, I love you so much.
Nina, are you coming? No. Staying behind to die bravely. Good on you. Right,
Staying behind to die bravely.
Have you got your hand?
Got more than that, love.
Oh, I bet you do.
Oh.
Let's go.
I love them.
Happy anniversary, love.
That's the anniversary. That's his partner. I love that for them.
You're a good lad.
Not actually. Either. But thank you.
What was that?
You're a good lad.
Not actually. Either.
Not actually either. Is that the gender fluid? Is that a hint at the gender fluid thing, or the fact that he's a demon / angel, so technically a lad that way either? And obviously he refuses to admit he's good. But
thank you.
But thank you.
You're in trouble, and we aren't leaving you on your own.
We aren't in danger. Crowley will be back in a moment. He will have a plan.
Why don't you stand up for yourself? Make your own plans.
I am. But rescuing me makes him so happy.
Rescuing me makes him so happy! Now I have questions. Has he known this all this time and that's why he's always needing rescuing? Because how many times has he needed to be saved? Hold on. Saved Aziraphale in 1793. Saved him in 1941. Okay, so technically he saved him twice. But is that why Aziraphale keeps getting into these messes? Not Muriel! Leave Muriel out of this!
Officer, put on the cuffs. I'll go quietly.
This is very difficult, but I'm not actually Inspector Constable, a human law enforcement officer.
You're an angel. I know. That's why I'm surrendering to you. I'm a demon. With knowledge of a crime against heaven, I demand that you arrest me. We don't have much time.
But how would I...
Oh my god!
Good job. You've arrested me. It's all right, officer. I'll come quietly.
Come where?
Why did you have to say it like that, David Tennant? Why did you have to put so much emphasis on that word? Nodding according to the fanfictions, let me tell you. Not according to the fanfictions. That is not true in the fanfictions. I'm just gonna contemplate my life decisions for a bit here. I wasn't ready for that line. I know it wasn't meant to be taken that way. They knew what they were doing. They knew exactly what they were Look,
Good job, you've arrested me.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you said blah, 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 blah. It's all right, officer. I'll come quietly.
Come where?
Heaven.
Oh, the door goes to heaven too? Not just hell? Also, it's in the Dirty Donkey?
You're arresting me. Why would I be trying to trick you?
He might be trying to trick you, but...
Doors
closing.
I swear to God, if Crowley puts himself in harm's way, I'm going to scream. If something happens in heaven, I'm going to scream. I'm scared that Crowley's going into heaven by himself. Aziraphale doesn't know where the fuck he's going. That's how you end that episode? You guys are rude. You guys are fucking rude. I gotta listen to the outro. You never know when something important's gonna happen in the outro now. They have some audacity playing this happy jingle after that. I don't know why I'm mad, but I am. I like the song, I will say. Though it's inappropriately timed, I do like the song. I don't even know what to say, honestly. I don't even know what I'm feeling right now. That was not what I was expecting the episode The Ball to be. I was expecting, I don't know, more free will, first of all. I'm not a fan that everyone was kind of forced into that. It gave me a weird feeling. And when I got my hopes up that Aziraphale and Crowley were going to dance, I was hoping it was going to be a romantic dance, or that something. I got none of that. I got my hopes up for nothing. I don't even know what I feel. It's kind of like the metaphor Gabriel was using, where your body's a house, and for years people have lived in it, and now it's just empty. I'm understanding that metaphor right now because I don't even really, like, the anger has subsided, and now I'm just like, you know, it's a weird feeling, because I'm used to feeling a lot of different things. And I don't really feel anything right now. I dressed up so nice for that episode. Don't get me wrong, I liked it, but I feel betrayed. I got my hopes up, and this is why I didn't want to get my fucking hopes up. Especially the way they were leading us into that episode with Nina talking to Crowley about you guys seem like your partners, or that there's something more to you guys, and then Crowley was acting weird, and then they were gonna dance, and Aziraphale was acting like caught up in the moment as well, and I got my fucking hopes up something was going to fucking happen, and it didn't, and I'm mad now. I have so much I want to say, I think, but my brain's just not working right now, and it seemed to be working, but again, they weren't. Like, people were coerced into feeling what they were feeling, which I'm not a big fan of. I'm all about consent, and that was just the initial watch. I'm sure editing this, I'll notice more things. But I try to pick up on as much as I could have. So I just did a rewatch on my Discord server to prepare for tomorrow, and I have thoughts about episode 5 now, because I wrote them down and I took notes, and I have fucking thoughts, let me tell you. Okay, so we were watching the scene where, this is when it clicked to me. It was the part where Aziraphale looks so excited and he's bringing the chandelier down, and that romantic music is playing, that a thought occurred to me. Initially, when I watched this, I was like, Aziraphale is so invested in getting Nina and Maggie together and, like, is so excited for the ball. And I thought he was doing it for them. But I secretly think he was kind of living vicariously through Nina and Maggie. But, like, the reason he gets so involved with it and he wants everything to be perfect, I think, is because that's what he wanted to do with Crowley since he realized he loved him in 1941. I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to fucking cry again. I'm not crying again tonight. Let me rewatch it. Hold on, because it was so good in the moment. Like, it fucking hit me in the moment. that scene made it click for me, but like it's even more apparent later on. Let me find it. It's at 28:07. The timestamp is at 28:07. You see that look on his face? I originally thought he was happy for them, and now I'm like, that's a feeling of longing, goddammit. Look at that face, that is a feeling of longing. I said I wasn't gonna cry again, goddammit. This is what's solidifying to me that Aziraphale is jealous. He wanted to do this with Crowley, but because they were on opposite sides at the time, and since like 1941, he was never able to do this with him. And that's what's destroying me right now. It's that look. I can use the Good Omens tissues. I'm crying over Good Omens. I'm allowed to use the tissues from the tissue box. Fucking Michael Sheen with this goddamn look. So long story short, what I'm taking from this is how I'm interpreting this, is that the reason Aziraphale got so invested in Nina and Maggie's relationship is because he's living vicariously through them, because it's easier to focus on someone else's relationship than your own, like what Nina said at the beginning of the episode to Crowley. This episode broke my brain, and I couldn't really think of anything at the end of the video, like an outro, like final thoughts, theories. I couldn't do anything. It broke me. Like, my brain was just making that, like, AOL dial-up noise. That's all that was going through my brain. But since doing the rewatch, I have thoughts, and I wanted to add them at the end of the video on, like, things I think now, having done the rewatch, notes I took on it, etc. Nina, in that episode, said, other people's love lives all seem so much more straightforward than our own. At the time, I thought she was just talking about Crowley, like, she was talking to Crowley and kind of calling Crowley out. I might not necessarily have known it. At the time, I'm like, oh, that really fits Crowley, because he's really invested in Maggie and Nina's relationship, and only upon the rewatch did I realize, wait a minute, this actually really relates to Aziraphale as well, because he's getting really invested in Nina and Maggie's relationship and living what I assume to be vicariously through them by making them dance at the ball, because that's what he's wanted to do with Crowley for so long, but because they were on opposite sides, yada yada yada, they weren't able to, or, you know, he's been too afraid to since the whole Armageddon thing happened. I don't really know. I don't have a straightforward answer for you there. These are just my, like, headcanons or thoughts. This might be a stupid theory. I don't know. But I was talking about it while I was doing the rewatch on my server, and I wanted to address it here and put it out into the public. Jim said he put his memories in the matchbox, and then he took them out and he put them in the normal box. But he doesn't have them anymore. He said they're everywhere. My thoughts during the video, I believe, was, is it because Aziraphale opened them, they flew throughout the bookshop? But upon the rewatch, I was like, no, wait, because the fly went into the box before Aziraphale opened it. So did the fly somehow, like, absorb Gabriel's thoughts? And it flies all around the bookshop. So is that what he means when he says the memories are everywhere? Or is it just the initial thing of Aziraphale opened the box and they just went everywhere? I genuinely don't know, but that's like a new theory I have. I still don't know what the fly means, or if it even has any significance, or if that's the significance that it accidentally took Jim's that it accidentally took Jim's memories. I don't know, but that was another, like, theory I came up with. This one quote stuck out to me. If it happens again, it'll make it seem like it's an institutional problem. It confused me when I watched it the first time. Like, I was picking up on it, but I didn't know what to think of that. But, like, through the rewatch, I was like, did something happen with Gabriel? And, like, they did something to wipe his memories, and then, like, I don't know. But the way he's like, if it happens again, it'll seem like an institutional problem. That seems like something that would have happened in heaven. Like, something happened in heaven, and maybe it was who he was meeting up with. I don't know, unless he did something else. But I still don't know who the fuck he was meeting up with, so I'm still fucking confused about that. Like, did he do something, and they, like, heaven erased his memories, or, like, put this whole thing into motion? I don't know. Like, but that sentence, if it happens again, it will make it seem like it's an institutional problem, really stood out to me. So that's got me thinking. I'm definitely remembering that quote for episode 6. Another weird thing, someone in my comments told me the 25 Lazari miracle, the unit Lazari, there was like this dude, Lazari, something like that, was brought back to life. The amount of power it took to bring him back was 1 Lazari. That's how they measured it. So essentially the miracle Aziraphale and Crowley performed was the equivalent of 25 times that strength. That stuck out to me because Michael and Uriel don't remember Jim in heaven. They do not remember, like, seeing Jim. They think they remember someone, but then they're like, no, that's Aziraphale that likes books. But they're forgetting Jim. So it makes me think, like, if the miracle's so strong that people can't even remember meeting Jim, not even Gabriel, Jim, or if the miracle reaches so far that no one can see Jim ever again or Gabriel ever again because it was a strong miracle. And we saw in this episode that when Gabriel left the bookshop, Shax couldn't see it was Gabriel. So I was sharing my thoughts with this on the server, and someone said, like, it could be like Adam's aura, and I'm like, yeah, like that, like it spreads out so far, but they don't realize how far it's spread. Or someone else pointed out they could have performed the miracle on Jim himself, and people just, like, that come in contact with Jim don't remember him for that reason. I don't know, that's just another thing that I'm thinking about now. And yeah, the whole thing I mentioned before with the reason Aziraphale is so excited to throw this ball and is so invested destroys me. I'm not getting too far into it. I'm not crying over it again. I refuse. The miscommunication thing. So, like, Crowley in this episode was, like, trying to tell Aziraphale to stop with the whole ball thing, and like he said, making it rain's one thing, but a ball, and then like he like trails off into like another sentence. But I think he was trying to say, like, this is too much. Like, making it rain's one thing, but I'm not affecting anyone's emotions. And during the rewatch, someone pointed out to me, it was Percy, pointed out to me that you hear a miracle sound when Nina takes Maggie's hand. Aziraphale performed a miracle to make Nina to take Maggie's hand. So he's influenced them. He's performing miracles on them to set them up in these circumstances, and I'm not okay with that. I'm big on consent. I don't like that he's fucking around with people's consent. Dude, you gotta deal with your own relationship issues. You can't do this to other people. I love them too. I think they'd be great for each other, but they have to discover their feelings for themselves. You can't do that. That's just wrong. Like, forced proximity, it wasn't that bad when Crowley did it. They could have taken shelter anywhere. They just happened to go under the awning. Making it rain is one thing, like Crowley said, but forcing them to make decisions that they wouldn't make on their own is fucked up, Aziraphale. Like, you're meddling, and it's not in the good way. It's uncomfortable at this point. Please stop. And Crowley's trying to tell Aziraphale something's wrong, and Aziraphale's like, well, you could tell me while we dance, and he will not listen to Crowley that something's wrong. Like, the miscommunication. First of all, they didn't even mention the Shax thing in episode 4. They didn't even mention the Shax thing to either one of each other. And now that Crowley's trying to tell him something's wrong, Aziraphale's not listening, or he's playing it off like it's not that big of a deal, and Crowley said people are gonna get hurt, and sure enough, I think Mr. Brown was his name, the carpet dude, he got eaten by fucking demons, or he got taken by demons at the very least, so someone did get hurt because Aziraphale will not listen to Crowley, and these two's miscommunication is so off the charts, I can't do it anymore. I'm calling them the insufferable husbands at this point, because they are being insufferable, because they won't just talk to each other, and like, it doesn't even have to do with protecting each other at this point, it has to do with other people. You guys need to talk about it. And then like the other thing of like Crowley not listening to Aziraphale's plan, like just immediately taking the humans and going and doing whatever, not listening to Aziraphale's plan, and Aziraphale's like, whatever, I'll make my own plan. Crowley likes rescuing me, it'll be fine, this will be like a backup plan, whatever. But still, I'm like, the miscommunication between these two, it's driving me nuts. That's pretty much all I want to talk about. I took a lot of notes. We'd be here all day if I talked about all of them. I tried to do it justice by giving it an outro. It's probably a long-ass outro. I'm so sorry. I'll put, like, review or final thoughts or something so you guys don't have to sit through all this if you don't care about that. Yeah, on to the outro of the actual video. So that was episode 5 of season 2 of Good Omens, called The Ball. Wasn't what I was expecting. They gave us a lot of hope, and then nothing came with that hope. And then everything went to shit. And I honestly don't really know what to say to that. I've been trying to collect my thoughts for probably the past 5 minutes, and nothing's going on upstairs right now. I'm zoning out, and I don't know why. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you thought about this episode in the comments below. If you want the full uncut video, that is about an hour and 40 minutes at this point, so that's available over on the Patreon. And as always, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.